Do you want to know how to serve offensively for both singles and doubles? Or to return that serve to force your opponent into a defensive mode? In this video, I'll be teaching you all about service and receiving. Hi, I'm Coach Kennie Asuncion, and welcome to Badminton ABCs, where I teach you how to level up your game and all things badminton. So do hit that subscribe button and that notification bell so you don't miss out on anything. In doubles and singles, service receiving is very important. I often tell my players to do their best to perfect their serves and not to miss on those receiving shots, because it's very basic, simple, and you don't want to give away easy shots. Double service return is one of the concern of our viewer, Lance Philip, and I'd like to thank him for making that comment. So in this video, I will be talking about service and receiver. So I'll just, breeze through what I've already taught you in our previous single strategy video. So very simple for singles, the server is in a position over there on the other side. Receiver is here. Like what I said in previous videos, when you're the receiver, you never stand this way. Why? Because you're already in a ready position, so when the serve is short, you're already ready to hit the shuttle, or when it's a lift, you're ready to move back already. So position will always be like this. Now, where do you position yourself as a receiver in singles? Depends on you. Some people will stand slightly closer to the front, while others will stay here in the middle. Okay? Well, it depends. If you know your weak spot is more at the back, then maybe you can slightly wait here. Okay? So that is the simple singles, server, and receiver. Now, let's get into doubles. Okay? So for doubles, as a server, one normally stands in front. Whether it's this, whether it's like this, your partner stands at the back. Okay? So server normally serves a short serve, covers the front. Okay? So your position as an attacking will be front and back. So server here, partner at the back. Some of the partners would stand exactly here on the middle, or sometimes to the other side one step. Why? Because when the receiver hits back the shuttle straight, it will be faster. So if I serve, whether short or a long or a flick serve, and when they push it there, it will be faster and stronger. So my partner will have to go one step leaning towards the left side. Okay? So this is the service receiver position. Okay? Now, same with the other side. You only face your body towards your opponent. Since the serves will always be diagonal, that's where you will be facing your body. Okay? Again, for him, he will move one step slightly to the right side, and I will serve here. Okay? Now, as a receiver, how do you position yourself? As a receiver, if I'm the one receiving the serve, I am standing here, he is slightly to the back. If the serve is a high or a flick serve, I move back this way, he slightly moves forward a bit. Okay? Depending on my return shot is how we're going to position ourselves. Okay? For doubles, if you're in an attacking mode, positions will normally be front and back. But if you're on a defensive mode, you have to go side by side. What's the reason behind that? If you stand front and back for an attack and doubles line is way out over there, Both of you will have a hard time defending on any sides. So anytime you lift, you go side by side. Okay? But let's focus on the service receiver. Okay? So again, as a receiver, I will stand this way. My partner slightly behind, depending on my shot. If I lift the shuttle, then we move side by side. But if I make a counter or if I press down the shuttle, I move forward and my partner moves back. Okay? So, basic service receiving strategies. Now, okay, when you're looking at the receiver, a few tips. Okay? So, you will see some receivers standing really close to the front. Okay? So, what do you do when they're close to the front? Well, you can still serve your short serves or you can serve it to the back. Okay? So, it depends. If your opponents are good at pressing down, make sure that your serves are low so that they won't have the chance to press it downwards. Okay? Now, there are many factors to looking at the receiver. Okay? There are receivers that would hold their racket high like this. Where do I want to serve the shuttle? I'd like to serve the shuttle here because then the racket has to come down, or maybe a flick serve here because the travel time of my racket to hit that flick serve will be late. Or I will go like this, it's slightly uncomfortable. Okay? So, from the beginning, look at where your opponent is positioned as a receiver. Okay? Some will still wait here in the middle. Okay? If they wait here, then it's definitely good to serve there. Good to serve both, points at the back. Okay. What else do you watch out for? Some players are moving like this. I would rather look at the opponent, wait for that person to move slightly back, then serve it short. Or when your opponent moves slightly forward, flick it to the back. So it's very important to look at your opponents because you will know what kind of serves to give. Okay? Now, with regards to serving way to the sides, whether it's singles, whether it's doubles, the risk that you do when you serve to the side is that when your opponent has the chance to attack it, it is faster because it's straight. So it returns to you faster and stronger. Okay? If you want to watch out for it, then that's fine. No problem with that. Okay? So, there are many different types of receivers. Some are leaning their body forward, but their racket is down. So, when the racket is down, a good flick serve will also be a way to make them return the service in a not so good position. Okay? So, again, look at your opponent. If your opponent is just steady, then that's fine. Okay? So, you can serve it anywhere. What's important for doubles is not to serve a high short serve. Because if it's a high short serve, automatic, your opponents will be attacking.
So this is an example of me receiving for singles. Okay, notice that I am more inclined to stand one step more to the front because of course front shots are faster. Even front serves will be faster. You will always have the time to move back. Okay, so notice that after I return the serve, hit, immediately I move back to my base so that I'm ready for the next shot. It's important that we are very aware of where our opponent is standing or where their weak spots are, so that as soon as we receive their serves, we can immediately put it in those spots. This is an example of receiving for doubles. Okay, I am more, again, standing closer to the front. A reminder, When you push, when you make a net shot, move forward. After receiving the shot, my partner is waiting for opponent to hit it back. He doesn't want to rush anywhere, so he waits for my shot and waits for the opponent to return the shot.
What problems do you encounter when playing doubles or singles? Let me know on the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, level up your game, and be the next smashing success.